That's how it should be. Cohesive.
We'll create standards that match the goals that we want to achieve, and then work every day tirelessly to get to that point. Our plan will be built on being at our best late in the season, into the playoffs, and look forward to that challenge.
Now, you see what he said. He looked forward to that challenge, being the best in the, late in the season when we need to be our best. Now, if you're a Ravens fan, we've been struggling with that. It's hard to win a playoff game. It's hard to not be mad at the Ravens during playoff times. Look, last year it was hard to even make it there. You get what I'm saying? So that whole mindset of everyone in that locker room going, no, that's the challenge. We got to be our best when we need to be our best. When it's crunch time, we got to put on. We can't blow out the candle.
Jeff Zrebiec from The Athletic. Can you talk about this process and what was it like to go through it? I guess you interviewed with almost every team. Was it the Ravens opening that you sort of circled at the beginning and thought, this is where I want to be if we can work this out?
Yeah, great question, Jeff. Great to see you again. I think when the process started,
and this is another key reason we set up for success right now, because we not coming in trying to. We don't have a head coach coming in trying to create our identity. He been a Raven. He knows the Ravens way, and he know looking at last year, that wasn't the Ravens way. So he know he gotta the expectations of him, but at the same time, the team gotta go day by day, meet those standards. Fundamental football. That's how you're going to get there.
You really have no idea what jobs are going to be open as you get towards the middle end of the season. You feel like you might be a candidate, but when this job opened, over 25.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of things, to take note on. There's another thing I want to find.
Let me see. The initial process with a lot of different teams, but as I was able to reconnect with people in this organization, and knowing the history, knowing the tradition, knowing the spine of the organization, kind of what it's built on, there was no better place for me.
Knowing the spine, knowing the history, what it's built on. So he knows